Yo, what up? This girl, Dr. Regular, all the way from London, UK. The only great girl living in London. You can argue with yourself. Right, what's the breaking news in Nigeria these days? First of all, happy Earth Day. What are you guys doing? How's life? How's the lockdown keeping? It's the 5th week now. We're going into the 6th week, and you know we do our best to stay indoors and stay compliant to what's going on. Hardship out there in Nigeria and developing countries where there's no food and there's no facilities or things put in place for people to survive. So it is getting difficult, and it's causing a lot of unrest and riots and crime and all that jazz. But we're still here. As they say, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. There's this ongoing gist about a 60-year-old woman and I think a partner. Her husband is 74, and they had twins, and people are thinking, oh no, they shouldn't have, they're too old, or why would they do that? And then the church is like, oh hallelujah, thank you Jesus, it's a miracle. Well, my take on the matter is, first of all, it's not my business, because it's their baby and they're happy. They wanted it, they went for it, and they got it. Now, in terms of a miracle, yeah, it could be a miracle, because there's people younger than that in their 30s and their 40s that try to do IVF and it's not successful. So if she tried 4 times and she finally got that right and got twins, then I'm happy for her. Some people, everyone's got that desire, that thing they want to achieve, that thing that makes them feel whole and complete. And if that, having her own baby, holding her own baby in her hands was her desire, then I'm happy. I'm quite happy for her. Remember, the culture in Africa is not kind to childlessness. Can you imagine all of the, all of the things she must have gone through being someone who hasn't had a child? You're seen as less than a human being, literally. So I'm quite happy for her, And then I like the determination, It reminds me of that song that says, as first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. You understand? 4 times? Like seriously, I wasn't giving up after the second, but she went on doing it. So let's give the woman a prop. Give her, hail her, because it's not easy, and I'm so glad. I hope that they do put something in place, like life insurance and stuff like that, so that in the event of the child's children are taken care of. My take. What do I know? There's been this footage from a couple of days ago in Chatham, I think it's Chatham in Kent, where this boy has, they say, trouble they sleep, monkey they go wake him or something like that. I don't know how he said, but basically, this guy wanted to get the attention of the coppers, and he did. So he's got, like, after having his friends come over, eat jollof rice and all that stuff, music, Tupac and the rest of them, then he's got all of his ammunition. He's loaded the guns with ammo, and then he just opens fire in the air, and he's saying, well, where's the cops? They need to come and get me. Right. One thing I say no to drugs, substance misuse is bad. And then also I say mental health is real, because once I saw that video, I saw a case of mental health. It's not really normal for people to act that way. There's something going on. And then obviously his record label, obviously he's a musician, signed up to a record label. They've also issued a statement saying that he's been struggling with mental health issues, and they actually said those are BB guns. Those are BB guns. Anyways, I wish this artist all the best, and I hope he gets the assistance and the support he needs through whatever he's going through. But I'm so grateful that no one was hurt. One of the stories out of lockdown. Don't go in Walmart. This one lady has decided to slobber over fruits. So she's just slobbering over fruits in the fruit section. She's been arrested anyway for unlawful endangering of nice fruits that normal people like me can buy. Now, she's not the only person. It seems to be a common practice where you have a lot of crazy people or weird people going around in shops, touching things, coughing on stuff, doing all that randomness on it. I don't know what that is, but I hope they catch all of them and then put them in a good old spaceship and all the way to planet Z. Because we can't be dealing with that, Some of us want to get back to normal, whatever normal is, by the way. Speaking of supermarkets and stuff, one supermarket staff obviously faked their COVID-19 test result because they wanted to stay at home. They wanted to work from home. Well, at the end of the day, with everybody in the house working from home, or some people not even doing anything at all but still get full pay, I wouldn't blame someone who obviously is in the front line all the time, serving people that will come and cough on the counter and all kinds of stress. So she did what she had to do, but she got caught out and, obviously potentially getting fired or disciplined for falsifying results. But the end result was she wanted to get time off, which she couldn't get out her annual leave or anything else. She just thought, I'm not going to the shop, I'm going to falsify these results, and sadly, she was caught. Right, there's a good number of people that don't believe that COVID-19 is real or Korokoro is real. They believe that the whole idea is a media hype, it's a government conspiracy, it's this and that, it's 5G and it's that, and they don't understand why are people being asked to be in lockdown. So they started huge amounts of protests, saying that we're not staying indoors, we're going out there, we want businesses to be reopened. All this is America anyway. Those guys, they're on a whole different level. One of the hateful lockdown people who was leading protests and stuff like that ended up dying of coronavirus infection. Wow. How interesting. So he didn't believe that it was real. He didn't believe that it needed to be locked down, and he was the one person to die of it. On the other hand, we got pastors as well who refused to shut down the church services and still encourage people to come into church. One of them, a pastor evangelist, also died of the disease as well. So one of the very interesting news that I saw, and I've just been watching it, I read comments a lot. I'm the chief executive of Comments Readers Association. So this man spends $20-something thousand on his child's tuition, only to find out that he failed his exams and stuff like that. And the boy's interested in music. So there's been loads of conversations left, right, and center. Oh, it's child abuse, and he shouldn't be hitting his child and stuff like that. So people are saying, oh yeah, how come the boy still alive? How can your father spend that much money and you want to play music? So I've been reading all these comments, but I like to see things from the other point of view. Now my interest in all of this is, fine, coming from the African point of view, there is discipline, and there is that sort of discipline. Coming from a human point of view, there is the pain of a father that worked so hard and was able to pay that amount of money to probably a very good school, only to find that his son has failed, and he is the first son. But scratch that. I was thinking, who's making the video? Obviously the mom. because there's a proper relationship with them and stuff like that, and the kids, you know, she's having a conversation with them and saying you shouldn't do that. So obviously the mom is making that video, and she releases the video, obviously, because how did the video leave, you know? That's what people are not asking. It's not a normal relationship, a normal marriage where a man is disciplining his child and the woman is setting him up. Why did she need to get that video out? Why did she need to record it in the first place? You know, how many people there, women, am I communicating? How many of you out there, your husband is disciplining your child like that? Because I've seen more brutal discipline, and what you do is to make a video of it. People not thinking about that. I think people should like start a trend or a hashtag thing, like who made the video and why. But otherwise, you know, it's not something I'm going to get involved with, because it's a different thing. How it happens out there and how it happens in here is two different things. I mean, a few slaps, 20-something K worth of dollars. I don't know about just a few slaps. You know, some of you out there saying, oh, he shouldn't have done that. Trust me, you'd have done worse than that. Anyways, my child, my business. You know, 27-something K. Oh my days. That could have got him a mortgage. By the way, happy Earth Day. Whatever that means, I don't know. But happy Earth Day. Can't beat enjoying them. From one earthling to the other. How you doing? Right, breaking news. My single drops on Monday, the 27th of April. It's titled Chineke. So there will be some giveaways, you know, with the launching of the single, and there'll be like dance competitions and stuff like that where you can win prizes. So yeah, that's coming up next week. Also check out my new website. It's IkwerreGirl.com. Go there, subscribe if you want to stay in touch. If you don't want to stay in touch, you don't have to. But stay close to the community so you don't miss out on the giveaways and the latest. And then obviously, if you want to partner in giving away to people and stuff like that, remember, every little helps. One love.